First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. The greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated. The real ornament of woman is her character, her purity. If I had no sense of humor, I would long ago have committed suicide. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. A man who was completely innocent offered himself as a sacrifice for the good of others, including his enemies, and became the ransom of the world. It was a perfect act. Prayer is not asking, it is a longing of the soul. It is daily admission of one's weaknesses. It is better in prayer to have a heart without words than words without a heart. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. There is a higher court than the courts of justice, and that is the court of conscience. It supersedes all other courts. There is more to life than increasing its speed. I suppose leadership at one time meant muscles, but today it means getting along with people. Freedom is never dear at any price. It is the breath of life. What would a man not pay for living? If we are to teach real people in this world, and if we are to carry on a real war against war, we shall have to begin with the children. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Where there is love, there is life. In prayer, it is better to have a heart without words than words without a heart. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. Man's nature is not necessarily evil. Brute nature has been known to yield the influence of love. You must never despair of human nature. When I admire the wonders of a sunset or the beauty of the moon, my soul expands in the worship of the Creator. A coward is incapable of exhibiting love. It is the prerogative of the brave. There are people in the world so hungry that God cannot appear to them except in the form of bread. All compromise is based on give and take, but there can be no give and take on fundamentals. Any compromise on mere fundamentals is a surrender, for it is all give and no take. It is health that is real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. Truth never damages a cause that is just. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the souls of its people. The essence of all religions is one, only their approaches are different. Prayer is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. A small body of determined spirits, fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission, can alter the course of history. Anger and intolerance are the enemies of correct understanding. My religion is based on truth and nonviolence. Truth is my God. Nonviolence is the means of realizing Him. A no, uttered from the deepest conviction, is better than a yes merely uttered to please, or worse, to avoid trouble. My life is my message. It is better to be violent if there is violence in our hearts than to put on the cloak of nonviolence to cover incompetence. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Even if you are a minority of one, the truth is the truth. I object to violence because when it appears to do good, the good is only temporary. The evil it does is permanent. We may stumble and fall, but shall rise again. It should be enough if we did not run away from the battle. There is a sufficiency in the world for man's need, but not for man's greed. Man becomes great exactly in the degree in which he works for the welfare of his fellow men. Self-respect knows no considerations. To give pleasure to a single heart by a single act is better than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. The difference between what we do and we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. It may be possible to gild pure gold, but who can make his mother more beautiful? Happiness is when you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. An ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. Action expresses priorities. Peace is its own reward. I am prepared to die, but there is no cause for which I am prepared to kill. Honest disagreement is often a good sign of progress. To believe in something and not to live it is dishonest. An error does not become truth by reason of multiplied propagation, nor does the truth become error because nobody sees it. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. The good man is the friend of all living things.